This video is to give you a greater understanding of Yoast SEO plugin for WordPress and how we're going to use it to improve the search engine optimization on page for Metaverso articles. Okay, this will be fairly brief, but I just want to give you an understanding of how it works. So Yoast is a plugin which is an additional bit of functionality that we've added into WordPress, which gives us guidance on how we can improve how our articles could rank in Google with regards to organic search. Okay, and what that means, it's basically a framework of how the articles should be written and the things around it which help to improve its rankings that are relevant to a specific keyword. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do before we can optimize an article is consider what we're using for a keyword. So a keyword is something that you type into Google. As an example, with this content here, we're looking at NSX GT3. So when we type that into Google, there's going to be a couple of things that can happen. There could be lots of competition for that specific keyword, which would make it very hard to rank for. Or there could be none at all, basically. So it's something that we've got to bear in mind. So let's just run through the process with this. So Yoast gives us a couple of tabs here. One of them analyzes the readability of the work from a search engine perspective and gives guidance on how we could improve it so that search engines believe the content is of a better quality and is a possible ranking factor to help it improve. So if we can action these points and get it to a green place, that would benefit the content. Of course, it's not an absolute science, but this is the analysis that we're given, and it's the guidance that we want to lead to. Okay, and the second side is actually focused on the keyword. So what we do here, if we just take that keyword out, so underneath there is a load of suggestions which will advise us how to improve the content. So if we put in Honda there as an example, that shows us what changes need to be made to this specific post to make it optimized for the keyword Honda. But we know that that's going to be very hard to rank for. There's going to be hundreds of tens of thousands, millions of articles optimized for that keyword. So let's have a look at NSX GT3. Okay, and I'm just going to run you through some of the things here. So the green ones are already done, we don't have to worry about. The red ones are recommendations, that things that we definitely should do, and the amber ones are things that that could make a difference, and it's worth looking at them. So I'm just going to run through some of these and we'll make some changes. So let's have a look at this one. So the slug for this URL is a bit long. Consider shortening it. So the slug is the URL or the permalink. So let's have a look. We've got to just have a look if there's anything that's unnecessary there. So let's probably scrub off the last two words. It might still say that's long. If it is, we'll take the team word off as well. So we don't have to save or anything. It should automatically update. So still saying it's long. We'll revisit. We'll get rid of launches as well. I'll get rid of team. Okay, so that's fine. The next one, the images on this page are missing alt attributes. So what an alt attribute is an alternative text, basically. So when we go into the image and we edit it, we've got an option for alternative text. And this is because the search engine can't actually view the picture. We need to tell the search engine what it is. So in the alternative text, we just put in that it's a NSX GT3. Just add Honda into that as well. So in theory, we should do that with all of our images where possible. But now a search engine will know that this article contains a picture about that car. Okay, you have not used the focus keyword in any subheadings, such as H2s in your copy, which is very straightforward. So in a subheading, what we'll do is we'll just add in here something like this. So that's corrected that one, so that basically it knows that we've got a title that's relevant to that content, so that's why it's useful. So no outbound links appear to be in this page. Consider adding some as appropriate. So yeah, in each article, we do want to link out to relevant sources about this car. We do want to be careful for linking out using that exact keyword. That's something that I'd recommend that we do. So maybe we just link back to Honda. Maybe we link back to a place that has even more news about the content, etc., etc. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's something that we could do, and that'll remove that one. The SEO title contains a focus keyword, but it does not appear to be at the beginning. Okay. So just to give you an example, what we've got here within Yoast is this is exactly how the content would look in Google. And when we're trying to improve click-throughs and get people to click on content, this snippet that we get here is essentially our advert that's showing on that Google page. So that the one line out of 10 results. So we want to optimize that. So what we're going to do, we'll start with the title. I'm probably not going to have enough time in this video to get it exactly right, but I'll show you what we'll do. We can replace the title with the title there, which makes no difference. But so maybe we move the keyword to the start of it. So NSX GT3 Honda launches global racing team customer scheme. Okay, so that works. So that gets keyword to the start, which resolves wrong problem. And obviously that still makes sense. So our title at the very top here, as it shows on the Multiverso page, will still be the same, but as it's picked up on external websites or on search engines, it will show the new title that we've corrected here. So rewriting titles or writing optimized titles is a good skill to learn over time. So that's very key. And then the meta description. So the meta description is the grey text that we show underneath, which is a brief summary of the exact content above, which ideally will include the keyword and encourage people to click through to the content. So I'm not going to rewrite that now, but in theory, what we would put in here is something like the NSX GT3 would write about the scheme starting, when it started, any kind of key bits of information that we want to portray straight away so they can see it in Google. And if they want more information, they can click through. And that would put this article in a very good situation. Let's just have a look what else we've got. Focus keywords and appear in the first paragraph of the copy. Okay, that's one more there. So it's basically getting your keyword in the first paragraph up here, and that's kind of for two reasons. That if we don't specify a meta description, will automatically be added into the meta description. But if we do add one, which I recommend we do, then we also want to get that keyword in there just so it knows our article is talking straight away about the topic that people are searching for. Okay, hope that makes sense. If anyone's got any questions on that, just let me know. I'm very happy to expand on any bits in this. I know this will differ with every single article, and it is a bit of an artwork and it's very complicated, but it's one of the things that we just need to keep practicing that and you'll get better over time. Okay, thanks a lot.